If you're looking for a hidden gem neighborhood where you feel like a local in no time here in St. Augustine, I highly recommend St. Augustine Shores. Now, St. Augustine Shores is an established community here in St. Augustine, Florida. Hint, it's in the name. St. Augustine Shores is actually located in the south end of St. Augustine. Now, this would be all along US 1. Wildwood Drive would even be a perfect representation on where this is located. Now, St. Augustine Shores has some new homes that are built in the late 2000s, and then also some that have been built in the 60s and 70s. It has a range of square footages and a range of floor plans because no floor plan is exactly the same. And that's some of the things that I like about this area is because some are older homes, people have actually taken and kept the charm, but gave it a new personality, I guess you can say. Now, St. Augustine Shores is probably one of the most affordable HOA communities that you could live in here in Northeast Florida. How much do I really mean? About $33 a month. Now, what does that $33 actually get you? Because honestly, it's really not that bad compared to some neighborhoods that are out there. But that includes a community park, it includes a pool, a pavilion, a community center, and a dock that actually gets you right out to the intercoastal. So if you're a water enthusiast, you may want to look into this area. And one of the things I really like is really honestly the proximity that it is to the beach, because it's really not as far as most people think. Depending on what side of the shores that you're on, you could either be towards Crescent Beach and going the south end, or you can go north to St. Augustine Beach. So you're really in that happy medium without having to pay those insane flood insurance prices. And did you know that this is actually a golf course community? Yes, that's right. This is home to the St. Augustine Shores Golf Club. Now, you can go publicly and you can also become a member. And it's probably one of the most affordable memberships I've ever seen. And I've done some research on some golf memberships because apparently I think that I'm good at it. I'm not. But it's only $45 if you're wanting to go on a Saturday. Currently, right now, during the summer, that's the price. But if you're a member, it's only $310 a month, or you get a discount if you get a yearly membership, which is around about $3,500 a year. That's crazy because I'm pretty sure if my husband just played for really good weather in the fall, he would pay that anywhere else. Like that would be a couple good rounds, and that's how much it would be. So it's definitely so much more affordable than a lot of the memberships that are out there. But like I mentioned, there's other neighborhoods just nestled into St. Augustine Shores. So make sure you do your research because that HOA fee that I'm talking about is just specifically just for the Shores area. But because there's different neighborhoods within there, gated communities, non-gated communities, 55 and up communities, they have their own rules and regulations and their own amenities. So you definitely don't want to miss out on checking out St. Augustine Shores area, especially because I would have to say it's probably one of the most affordable areas to even live in St. Augustine, at the same time as feeling like a local here. But St. Augustine Shores is a beautiful community and has so much to offer, and it's so overlooked. So I just wanted to have a moment to share it with you guys on what it could feel like to be a local here in St. Augustine and live in St. Augustine Shores. But until next time, I'm Demi Judd with Real Broker here to show you around my hometown. If there's a specific area you've always wondered about the St. Augustine or St. John's Northeast Florida area, let me know. I'm happy to help and show you around. And maybe even you can call it home one day.